my friends, I'm Frankie and welcome to Club Foodie. I love Indian cuisine with its vibrant, colorful dishes. Its food is incredibly flavorful. There's nothing boring about it. I have a long list of favorite recipes, and one of them is chicken biryani. Oh my! The aroma is remarkable and the curry taste is awesome. This is an amazing dish that perfectly represents this fabulous cuisine. So let's get cooking. There are a lot of steps in this recipe, so first we'll make the marinade. In a large bowl, we'll add plain yogurt, low sodium chicken broth, canola oil, but sunflower is another option, pressed garlic, I'm using 3 cloves, also minced ginger, followed by garam masala, sweet paprika, but mild will do, some ground coriander, ground turmeric, which is extremely good for us. Another spice that I almost forgot to add is a tablespoon of ground cumin. Now, the 2 usual suspects, ground sea salt and freshly ground black pepper, half a teaspoon of ground cardamom, and the same for ground cinnamon and brown sugar. Then finally, cayenne pepper. I just use a 1/4 teaspoon, but if you want it spicier, add more. We'll stir until the ingredients are nicely blended before adding our skinless, boneless chicken thighs. We'll toss them around into the yogurt spice mixture until well coated. We'll cover and transfer to the fridge for at least 4 hours or overnight. An hour before we start cooking the chicken, we'll heat up the oil to make the fried onions and bring the temperature to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, we'll make the saffron mixture. In a small bowl, we'll combine the saffron threads that we crumbled and pour in some low-sodium chicken broth. We'll stir, if you want, cover it, and set aside. Back to the oil. When the temperature is reached, working in batches, we'll fry the sliced onions for about 2 to 3 minutes or until golden, swirling them around. If there are some that start getting dark, using a spider strainer or slaughter spoon, we'll scoop them up onto a wire rack sitting in a baking sheet, making sure to spread them out into a single layer. As they're sitting there, they will dry out and get crispy. Now, if you want, you can skip this step and buy a bag of fried onions at your supermarket. Next, we'll make the rice. In a 4-quart pot, we'll add about 8 cups of water and some kosher salt. We'll also add freshly squeezed lemon juice, 4 whole cloves, then 3 whole green cardamom pods, 2 large bay leaves, followed by star anise and a cinnamon stick. We'll stir, bring to a boil, and then add the rice that has been rinsed and drained. We'll give another stir, bring it back to a boil, and cook for 6 minutes. When time is up, we'll drain the mixture in a colander. I like to place our bowl under just in case some of the ingredients go through. Of course, we'll drain the bowl and set aside to cool while we start cooking the chicken. In a Dutch oven, over medium heat, we'll add ghee as well as oil. I'm using canola. When it's hot, we'll add finely chopped onions and sprinkle on some ground sea salt. We'll quickly saute them for only 2 minutes before adding minced ginger and pressed garlic. This time, we'll saute for 1 minute. We'll now add the marinated chicken, including the marinade. This is serious flavor we won't leave behind. We'll stir so all the ingredients are nicely coated, cover, and cook for 4 minutes. A few minutes later, we'll flip the chicken pieces, cover, and cook again for another 4 minutes. When time is up, and it smells incredible by the way, we'll add half of the fried onions and also half of the cilantro. We'll now top it with a rice mixture and drizzle on the saffron broth mixture we made earlier. We'll cover and transfer to a 350-degree preheated oven. We'll bake for 30 minutes. Half an hour later, we'll remove from the heat and let it rest for 10 minutes with the lid on. When it's time to serve, we'll garnish with the remaining fried onions and chopped cilantro, along with a side of plain yogurt. And my friends, this is our chicken biryani. This famous Indian dish is so flavorful. With a gorgeous combination of ingredients and spices, it's sure to tantalize your taste buds. I hope you give it a try soon, and be sure to visit clubfoodie.com for ingredient amounts, directions, and more info. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!